Ooh. Hey, it's me and Monica finally here on Maui in Haleakala National Park. We're just kind of taking it easy today. Yesterday we did some botany surveys, assessing vegetation. It was fun.
Yes, a lot of fun.
Monica and I know each other from college. We were both in the same program. Monica, you should probably tell them what you're doing here. Because I'm just a visitor.
Okay, well, I'm a volunteer for the I&M crew here at Haleakala. I&M stands for Inventory and Monitoring. So there's 850 points, GPS points, and it's our job to either hike or get flown to those points and assess the dominant vegetation.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to just be going on a day hike, and we will keep you posted. Alright, bye!
Bye!
So we are doing the Pipiwai Trail.
Yep.
And it's a trail that goes right next to Ohio Gulch. And here's the steep cliff that they warn you about falling down. These are the 7 sacred pools. I don't really know if they're sacred or what, but usually people can go swimming in them. But today, not so much, just because we had a lot of rain and they're really full. So we are just gonna head up the trail that way and see you later. And we'll just walk through some trees so that people can see what the trail looks like. This is what the trail looks like. I'm explaining to Monica how my videos work, and the editing process and everything, and recording stuff along the way. Lots of invasive species. None of what you see is native. Except for that hala. The hala's, you guys already know the hala from lots of other videos. It's one of my favorite plants. And it's a canoe plant, so ancient Polynesians brought it here. Do you have a favorite plant?
The geranium.
Do you know the species?
I want to say tridentata, but it's not it. That's Artemisia back home. Tridenta? Artemisia tridenta, I think.
Artemisia tridenta, and that's the geranium?
Mm-hmm. That's cycad.
Oh. So this is strawberry guava forest that we're walking through, really dense. This is not a good species because they really fuck up the water table and all the groundwater in Hawaii, which is really important because these guys are disrupting the recharge rates, and they use a lot more water than a lot of the native species. So it means that they're kind of drying out the islands a little bit. So not fun, but you can see how dense the forests that they form are. And this is Christmas berry, I think. Yep, this is Christmas berry, another big nasty. See some of the leaves out there. But these guys will just form impenetrable thickets and not be cool. So then you can't even walk through the woods.
That bamboo.
I know. So there's another invasive species, the bamboo, that really dense stand, but yeah, African tulip tree. Aside from that, we're in Jurassic Park. Here's a waterfall that fills Ohio Gulch. And just above that is the mountains, but I don't know. Yeah, now you can see them. It's really cool. But just really goes to show you how many non-natives there are. Is that all bamboo up there too?
Yep.
So up there, that light spot, that is all black bamboo, right? Philostachys nigra. Yep. Great. And this is Christmas berry in front of us. You can see the leaves. But yeah, so just taking a little break. Yeah, just enjoying the weather, having a good day.
Sweating a lot.
Sweating a lot, it's very humid. But yeah, it's really cool. One of my friends, Janine, she studies freshwater streams, and there's a freshwater goby. It's called, I think, an oopu, and it lives in freshwaters like this, and they climb up like little waterfalls and things. You'd be able to see it a lot better if all these invasive species were not in the way, but they live in freshwater, and they spawn, and all the eggs and stuff fly out to this, or drift out into the sea and then come back in. Janine, you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but they mature in the ocean and they migrate back into freshwater as adults and live the rest of their lives there. So they go back and forth with their lifestyles, and I think their lifestyle is, or life history is called amphidramus, I think. Janine, you can correct me. Alright, we're gonna head out. We'll walk around the tree so you can kind of get like scale. Come on in here.
Oh, okay.
So these are the roots, and they just kind of like mat and twist like strangler figs or something. But yeah, so just walk all the way around the tree, and some people for scale. But yeah, it's really insane. It's the biggest one that I've probably ever seen outside of Kona. It's really crazy. And there's the stilt roots again. Huge tree.
Yeah.
Tons of like radiating branches. It's kind of like the, what is it, live oak?
Yeah.
Yeah, live oak. Big mango tree. Very large, and some really nice waterfalls and some pools. Woo! Yeah. So all the bamboo that we saw across the way is here. Now we're walking through a bamboo forest. Monica's pretty tough because she walks through that on her like everyday job, and walking through bamboo is not an easy feat. You probably can't hear anything I'm saying just because we have this raging waterfall on our left, but oh, now it kind of got quieter, but it's really dark. Like, look at, it's crazy. Kids playing with bamboo, it's great. So what are some of the big problems with bamboo, aside from that, like, it's totally invasive?
Nothing really grows. It might have like an allelopathic thing to it, but I don't know for sure. But
like residual stuff in the leaves, or like
even in the roots.
Roots.
You know how
Yeah.
knapweed is allelopathic.
Yeah.
So it sends out this chemical in the roots, and all the roots underneath die. Various plants that can take over.
Interesting. So this is kind of fun.
Yeah, because like
It's kind of cool, even though it's like evil.
yeah, there's nothing underneath. It's just all bamboo.
There we go.
Crazy.
Wow, this is crazy. It's like all dark.
Yeah, it was scary if you got lost in here.
Have you ever like worked at night?
No.
Oh man, this is kind of trippy.
Yeah.
This is insane.
It sounds really cool when the wind blows. And you can hear them knocking.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're kind of aesthetically fun.
Yeah. But I should actually look up the allelopathic thing. Let's see where it is. There's the bamboo holds.
Yeah. They just kind of have like these tufts up at the top, and everything else is just barren. Whereas like other bamboo are kind of like branchy, right?
Yeah.
So that's cool. Bamboo. Yeah. What is the species?
Philostachys nigra.
We just stumbled upon some African tulip tree up there. Just dropped a bunch of flowers, and it's like really pretty because the forest floor is just full of these like bright orange and red flowers. They're just like all over the path and everything. It's kind of cool. And the green just like really makes them pop. And yeah. So cool. The tourists keep getting in the way, but I'm playing tourist as well, so I guess I have to deal with it. We just found taro in this like wonderful like invasive species wonderland. This is not a native either, it was just another canoe plant. But it seems like canoe plants are the only ones that can actually like hold their own with some of the invasives. But
It's
yeah.
delicious.
You like it?
Taro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like regular, or do you like koi, or?
Regular when you cook it, boil it for like an hour and then bake it.
Interesting.
Pretty good.
I've only had a good mashed once, and then I've had like, I like sour poi. Sour poi is good.
Oh yeah, so if you don't cook it right, you could die from it.
Oh yeah, because of the crystals.
Oxide, yeah.
So these are a pretty gnarly plant.
Yep, but delicious.
So Monica's going to tell us about Clidemia, which is this plant over here.
Yep, the fruits.
So what about Clidemia? Is like awful?
It's a highly invasive species. So apparently it has really tiny seeds. My coworker said microscopic, but so it'll attach to you and it's really hard to get off. So we have to wear these certain packs here so we don't bring it into the crater. So that'd be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Extremely hairy.
Is it allelopathic or no?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's really hairy. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it on the stems.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Those will hurt if you get them in your eyes.
Yeah, there you go. You can see them. You can see the little hairs at the end of the leaf. Oh, cool. Yeah, so right now we're kind of like in a tea forest of tea leaves.
Oh, you can see the water.
Oh, and there's the waterfall. That's where we're heading. You can kind of see it move like right in the center. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, but that's okay. I do anything for you guys. Mosquitoes are just like one of those things that I can brush off for you. So we just made it to the waterfalls. Do you remember what it's called?
Waimoku?
Waimoku Falls?
Yeah.
Cool. So now we're just gonna cross this raging torrent of water. It's not too bad, but when you're in sandals, it can be a little slick. And these rocks are not like your best friends. So yeah, here's the waterfall. Very, very high, very, very tall. Did Monica make it? Kind of left Monica in the dust. It's not very nice, but she made it.
There's a sign! It says to stop right here. Okay.
Cool. So we just saw the waterfall, and it was great. A lot of tourists, a lot of people. It was good. It was a good time. And now we're walking back to the tea leaf forest. And there are a lot of, there are not as many tulip tree flowers as there were, but yeah, there's some on the ground. But it just really makes it look really cool. And hello, wasp. The water's really cold. Almost like Montana, but a little bit warmer. Kimo, this like flower forest where all the flowers are like all over the rocks and everything made me think of you. So Monica just pulled this ginger out of the ground.
I didn't. Found it.
Break the root, see what it smells like.
Yeah.
Or I guess you could break a leaf too.
Let's see. What do I have in my handy dandy pack?
Ooh. God, this light is not good. You're like super glowing. That smells like
It's like lemongrass.
lemongrass.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was lemongrass.
It looks like a ginger though.
Yeah, but this part looks like the lemongrass that
Oh.
you cook with.
No, but this part's totally wrong
Yeah.
to be lemongrass.
Yeah, it is. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it smells gingery.
Yeah, it totally does.
Maybe it's not the same species that we're used to eating.
No, it's kind of weird. It's just sitting out here.
It's just growing where the bamboo is not.
Look at that.
So we just had a great hike to Pipiwai,
Yeah.
whatever, the Ppv Trail to the what? Waimoku.
Waimoku, yes.
Waimoku Falls. And now we're gonna have some lunch. So, till next time, see ya.